I'm out here this rising, and had a little late start today, um, but and almost didn't come out here, so I wanted to drop a quick message, real quick. You know, when you think that you don't want to do something, or you make excuses for why you don't want to do something, or you're creating reasons why you don't want to do it, once you actually get moving and get started, it changes, right? It changes. That whole thing shifts for you. You start feeling good. Because soon as I got out here and the sun started beaming down on me, baby, I was going to be upset if I wouldn't have came out here. Peace and love, Slim Jim, Jared. Great rising, great rising, great rising. Yes, yes, you did, Jared. Jared was here first, yes. Oh, all right. So just being out here, y'all, taking this stroll, enjoying the prana of nature makes me feel great. You know what I mean? It makes me feel good. And I just want to say I came out here I don't even have that much time. Just so you know, I don't even have that much time before it's time for me to hit the plantation. I was going to use that as an excuse, like you don't want to use your last few minutes before you got to get on the plantation to get out here and actually walk. You know, it's not as long as I typically walk. I usually walk for about an hour. But I've been out here probably now about 10 minutes. But I'll probably try to get back to the plantation, house plantation, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying. Hey, Joshua, how you doing today? Peace and love, peace and love. I just want to come out here. Ain't it beautiful out here, y'all? Ain't the sun beautiful? You see how the sun beating off my skin? Yeah. Just stop making excuses, really, pretty much is you know, the gist of this message. You know, stop making excuses for things that you think that I'm not going to do this because all these little bitty individual reasons. And then when you actually get up and just do it, you feel good. I'm telling you, you feel good, especially when it comes down to exercising, moving your body. Usually I come out here and this is my meditation time. This is the time I take to meditate and gain clarity and to prepare myself for the rest of the day. This is my space. Peace and love, coffee, no cream. Peace and love, Lily. Welcome to the live. Great rising, great rising, great rising. It's a beautiful day out here, y'all. It's a beautiful day. And I'm just really grateful. This is a time when I actually give gratitude. I've shared with you, the reasons that I actually do this. My several reasons. Not only does it get you moving and, also shakes up that lymphatic system when you hit that pound, pound, pound to the ground, and gets the things moving and shaking. But it gives you opportunity to show your gratitude, to show your, how much you appreciate just life in general, especially when you get out here and that sun is beaming on you. You don't have a choice but to be grateful. Like, there's no reason in the world. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Beautiful. Nothing but nature all around me, Yes, beautiful day. Nature, peace and love. My beautiful sister. Yes, Lily. Yes. Y'all gonna always see me happy outside. Anytime I'm outside, I am happy. I am ecstatic. I am like over the top, right? So, 10 minutes in on this walk, probably a little more than that now, but I feel like every time my feet hit the ground, I'm grounding and connecting with earth, and it's an energy, it's a vibration that comes through. You know what I'm saying? Hey, faith, peace, and love. Grand rising, grand rising. I'll never come on here in the rising. I've only done that one other time. And today I was like, you know what? I just want to give a quick message. I was not about to walk today. I literally was not going to walk. As soon as I got outside and the sun hit my face, I was like, you were going to pass this up because you didn't want to, I don't know, I didn't want to be so pressured when it came down to time for me to get on the plantation. You know what I mean? And so we let this plantation thing dictate our lives, basically. You know what I'm saying? Even my son out here walking, he left me. It actually, the motivation of me walking every day, most days, but pretty majority, my son has gotten out here and he started moving. He's walking, you know? Look at there. I don't know if y'all can see him. There he is. So, like I said, he left me. But I'm good with that. I'm good with that. We didn't, I mean, I was like, he's like, I'm getting ready to go. I'm like, hold on, here I come. He was gone. He was out. Yes, but this is a beautiful day, y'all. And I want everybody, just in the message, don't procrastinate and say what you're gonna do tomorrow. Do it today. Peace and love, Rising Phoenix, and don't allow what you have going on in your life to stop doing what's best for you and your health. This is a incline, y'all, so take me a second to get my groove up this incline. And just be grateful. Show gratitude in everything that you do. And those things will come back to you the way you would want them to come back to you. You know, you'll receive what it is that you are grateful for. So make sure you're not grateful for things that you're not really grateful for, right? So a lot of times we say, oh, I'm so grateful for my job. Are you really? Ooh, look at nature, listening. So just saying, you know, just want to get on here and spread some love, some light, some true inspiration. I just want to show everyone that you don't have to give up. You don't have to be stagnant. Get up, move, shake that body. You don't do nothing but dance in your seat. Do it. Do it. Hey, son.
Walking the street?
Huh?
So I'm walking the street?
Yeah, I'm walking in the street. I'm trying to catch the sun. That's my SUN, y'all. But what I typically do, what I'm doing right now is I'm walking down this path in my near my neighborhood. It's a nice little path, nice little stretch. But I typically go all the way down and around. But I'm just going to turn around and go back because, again, my time is limited. Why is my time limited? Okay. The income from the job. Yes, Faith. I'm grateful for the income from the job. Yes. I'm grateful for the income. I like that. I'm grateful for the income. We have to be intentional with what we say. When we say we grateful for a job and you really don't want to work a job, baby, what you show gratitude for, truly show gratitude for, you get more of. And I'm not trying to get more jobs. I'm trying to be independently operating on my own, where the income still resides and presides and comes and flows. There's a guy, actually, I've seen him on YouTube, I mean on Facebook, and he has a mantra that says, money comes to me frequently. Money comes to me secretly. Money comes to me because it needed me. Money comes and money comes. So that uh, that mantra, I used to sing it all the time. Absolutely. Hey, pretty heart conquer. Great rising to you. Thank you for joining me on my walk and my talk. Just out here inspiring everyone to get out in the sun. If you where you live is sunny and beautiful today, you know, the best time to do it is in the rising because, you know, it's not as hot. You know, here where I live, in about an hour or so, it's gonna be scorching. Like the sun is gone. It's beautiful now and it's not burning, but it's gonna be scorching. So yeah. Every day I have to get up, and this is the other thing about nature. And starting my garden, every day I have to get up and I have to tend to my garden because I have to make sure that it has what it needs, right? Always being able to care for something else, no matter what it is, gives you that nurturing spirit, allows you to be present and not thinking about what's to come or what's in the future or what's, you know, in front of you. Be right here in the now. Be present. And that's why that's what walking does for me. You know what I'm saying? It keeps me present, keeps me grounded, and, you know, and appreciative. This is the most beautiful sights. Show you behind me all of the greenery. So beautiful, y'all. Just so beautiful. This is what I'm walking into. Yeah. Y'all. I appreciate all of y'all all the time. And that's another thing I say my gratitude for is each and every one of you. I am grateful for each and every one of you. I'm grateful for each and every relationship built through this digital platform that we're on. I'm grateful that we can appreciate each other in what we do as an individual. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the flowers that bloom on the trees. I'm grateful for the grass that grows on the ground. I'm grateful for this prana that I'm inhaling right now. Baby, let's go. And people are out here just walking and enjoying themselves. Look at the people walking. This is what I'm talking about. It's just not me. It's just a beautiful sight. Families out here congregating together, enjoying the weather. It's just a beautiful thing you need to tap into. Hello. And it's just a great thing, you know? I think I'm in, let me see how many minutes I'm in. Woo! I'm in, y'all, 20 minutes. I forgot my watch, so I don't have how much I burn. If you got an Apple Watch, you can watch the rings close. That's beautiful, but I forgot to put it on because I literally wasn't gonna come out here, y'all. I was using the excuse to just don't go walking because you about to start the plantation. You ain't gonna have that much time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fantastic. It's been a minute. Great rising, great rising. Welcome in. Make sure y'all double tapping that live. I'm getting a little windy, but you know, I'm on inclines. They go up and they go down, up and then they go down. And I'm not walking my normal pace. I'd probably really be breathless if I was doing that. Y'all wouldn't even be able to understand me. I definitely power walk, right? When I'm walking, oh, you on the plantation, see? Everybody's on the plantation these days. And you know, yesterday, if you didn't catch my live that I did yesterday with Pencil Poetry, you need to go over to his channel. He really talks about this plantation, but he doesn't call it the plantation. He calls it 9 to 5. Basically, it's a lot of 9 to 5 situations um, that causes issues. You know what I mean? Um, in people's lives, mental health issues, and he talks about those things that most people don't talk about. Check him out. Hey, Kendall. Kendall, how are you? Nice to see you as well. Now, y'all know I would be remiss if I came on live and did not speak of the upcoming juice fast. Y'all know I'm going to say it every time I'm on here. For whatever reason I come, I am going to be talking about it. All right, so coming up this Sunday, this Sunday, this Sunday, June 15th to June 21st, which is the summer solstice, we are fasting. We're juice fasting. I'm going to be the guide for anyone that wants to tap in. Yes, I power walk typically, but I'm not doing that because I would be so out of breath I wouldn't be able to talk to you. Even the pace I'm at, I'm kind of, so if I did that, I would just be breathless. But for the most part, we're going to be, not the most part, but we will be fasting, juice fasting, raw juice fasting, making your own juice and drinking juice all day, 7 days straight to reset the body, mind, spirit, give yourself some clarity, get started for this summer months, because in the summer, you're supposed to be light, right? You're not supposed to have all those heavy foods. What we typically do in the summer, we end up having things like ribs and chicken and sausage and mac and cheese and potato salad. And think about how heavy everything I'm saying is. You know what I mean? That's some heavy foods. If we stay light, because we're supposed to eat with the seasons, and the seasons dictate that in the winter, we may eat a little heavier. We may eat soothing foods like soups and things like that. And sometimes, grains. But we put that on our bodies. And in the summer, we want to, have the body or have the energy to be able to move around and do things, but we have all that weight on us. So the best thing to do now is to cleanse. Let's cleanse. You see Ra behind me? Ra is hanging right over my head. Woohoo! Love it. You want to be able to, create your body, prepare your body to receive lighter foods. So when you reset, you don't crave those things like you used to. You don't crave the pastas and the high carbohydrates and things like that. You crave more of the natural that grows from the ground. You crave your fruits and vegetables. Eating them raw is best, right? So, yeah, gotta wrap it up because I'm coming close to time for the plantation. But yeah, so what I would say is if you want to join in this fast, make sure you're tapping in to the Queen's Alchemy here on YouTube. I am Queen's Alchemy, and I am heading up this juice fast in conjunction with the community. The community. We are coming together as a community. We are the High Vibe Coach or Fit and Flex. We also have a mind journey participating. We have a lot of other creators that's coming together. Hey, Great Rising, that's coming together and doing this same um, fast. Some people are altering this fast to fit them, but also still preparing their bodies for the summer. Make sure you know that you need to put the natural fruits and vegetables in your body, and you will feel so much better. You know how hot we get easily, how we sweat. Y'all see I've been out here all this time, and you see how I'm not sweating? I just want to show y'all. Y'all see I got a little, but I'm not pouring water. I never really pour sweat because I condition my body over time. I used to pour water all the time. I mean, my hair would be soaked, my clothes would be soaked because I would just be sweating and releasing all these toxins out of my body. As I continue to walk on a daily basis, continue to excrete those things out my body, those things go away. You don't have to worry about those things anymore, you know? So I'm not going too far away from the house because I want to make sure that I um, can fit back and get back by time it's time to hit the plantation. But yes, juice fast. Yes, juice fast. Yeah, you don't sweat a lot, Monique? Yeah, so um, some people like pour water, you know what I mean? And you be thinking, why are they sweating so much? Or some people are so always so hot. Those things are indications that there's something off in your body. So the more you heal your body, you can tell the things that used to happen to you don't happen anymore. I've told people a million times, and they don't believe it, but I don't wear deodorant. I haven't worn deodorant in years, actually, because I began to change the way I ate a long time ago, but I didn't do it to the extreme that I needed to. And now I don't have to wear a deodorant because my body doesn't excrete odor because I don't eat meat, right? And meat itself is it has that, it's like, it has that decaying, um, it has that decaying, what is it like? You got to think about it. If you left meat out on the counter, what is it going to smell like? It's going to smell pretty much like the odors that you excrete from your body. The only difference is it's between your body chemistry and what it is and the next body chemistry. My body chemistry used to emit some nasty odor because it stink, because meat stink. But when I stopped and started not eating certain meat, when I didn't eat pork, when I didn't eat, I stopped eating pork, and then I stopped eating beef. It started changing then. Like my body chemistry started changing at that time. And then as I continued and I quit altogether, I definitely needed nothing in my body, nothing on my body to, camouflage odor, because there was no odor coming from any entity of odor that you would typically have on a female body, or, and as a male, the same thing would happen, right? Um, And then if you do feel like you just have to have a little something, instead of using deodorant, if you use natural things like lime under your arms, it's a neutralizer. So it neutralizes and balances out if there's any odor that's going to come. But, for the most part, like I said, nothing for me. I got paranoid when I went to Egypt because I was like, that's a different kind of sweat. That's a different kind of experience. Let me go ahead and get me some. Uh, Let me go ahead and get me something to put under my arms just in case. And I never used it the whole time I was in Egypt. Hey, Coco. Peace and love, sis. Peace and love. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am so glad you got the notification. Peace and love. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes. So I'm just kind of on here kicking the game with y'all today, sharing with you why it's important to move your body, why it's important not to make excuses to not move your body. I mean, you could be sitting right there imagining in your mind if I got up and I actually walked. Hey, how are you? How are you, sis? Welcome in, welcome in. How is it there in South Africa today? Did y'all know in South Africa right now, it is actually getting ready to be winter as we're getting ready to turn into summer? Oh, Oh, you didn't, and you came on looking for me. Okay, that's what's up. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's gotten very cold there. Can y'all imagine that, in a whole nother country, South Africa to be exact, it is actually cold outside? Yeah. Fantastic. That is awesome. Because let me tell you something. Sometimes I know that the way the weather is set up right now, that if I tried to do that on my break, which is usually about 2:30, it's going to be so hot that it'll be unbearable and it won't be enjoyable. The most enjoyable time is to get up before you're rising, before you work, if you can, because I don't work till late, right? But if you can get, on outside before you're rising, and typically I'm out here by 7:30, 8 o'clock. And as you see, this is super late, y'all, because right now it's 10:11 here, right? So I typically do this on earlier in the day, even before really the sun is even up as high as it is now. But I'm glad I'm out here in this beautiful sun right now. So that's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. But yeah, this is I just wanted to hop on. This is not something I was gonna. This wasn't planned. Um, I mean, long as it's not too dark. I mean, I would do it. You know, I would definitely do it. The only reason I started about 7:30, 8 o'clock. My reasoning behind that is that I do that because of it gives me enough time to know that maybe the wandering animals from the night have left. I know you probably like, what is she talking about? My sister saw a fox on her camera. So I know there's animals out here at night that wander around, and I don't really want to encounter them. So fantastic, exactly that. Exactly that. Wait a minute. What y'all saying? Uh, I need to walk. Plantation got me planted. Absolutely. That's some bull crap, man. I sit at a desk all day in my own home. So they got me a prisoner in my own home. I can look out the window like oh my gosh, I wish I was out there. You know what I mean? So that's kind of crazy. Um, See, you know what I'm talking about. Fantastic. You looking at it. You looking out the window at how beautiful it is outside, and you are inside. For me, I love to spend time. So also, because I have this little bit of time in the rising, I typically um, I typically will, if I got some editing or something like that to do, or any admin to do for my YouTube, this is how I fit YouTube in. You know what I'm saying? On my pretty much the time that's dedicated for me, I put it in for YouTube. This is how I get it in. So that's how I do it. We have to make sure that we're doing something and spreading around. The only thing that's unmovable, we move everything around. Think about what I'm saying. We move everything around in our lives except for that plantation. It's planted, just like a fantastic said. It's planted. It has us planted, and it's planted. It's planted in that time zone and time frame that it has put you in. So they say you work from 9 to 5. You work from 9 to 5. You're planted in that space for that time. And then we work everything around it. I don't care what it is, doctor's appointments, activities, children events, or we're using time off. We got to use PTO, not for vacation, not for vacation or to be off just to be off. We have to use it for doctor's appointments. We have to use it to go to attend children's activities, unfortunately, funerals, whatever those things may be that we have to use it to do that. And so everything is planted around your job, your plantation. Whatever it is that you do is planted around there. So that's why I'm saying, like, for me, this is the time I have in the day. I'm spending some of that time right now with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like I have 15 minutes to me to clock that plantation. 15 minutes, that's it. That's all I have to clock into this plantation. After that, I'm locked into this plantation till 7:30 this evening. 7 freaking 30. You know how long that is? Oh, me and you both, fantastic. Me and you both. I want to take a walk down bad, but I'm scared of dogs. Too many up here. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I try to make sure I come out when I know that all of the animals have probably gone to their places, because I ain't trying to be out here with them wild animals. I mean, we have all kinds of animals here. You probably got 30 to 37 more years to go. No, let me tell you something. You can change your life. You can dictate how you operate. Now, if you feel like you need to provide yourself with an income for that amount of time for the rest of your life, to the time that you have an opportunity to retire, because you don't have to go off of what the retirement age is, okay? Because there's people retired at the age of 35, at the age of 40. So, they just put their stuff together correctly, So, hey, they're going to fit and flexy with Lala. Peace and love, sis. They just put their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? They just put their lives together. They set themselves up. Yeah, I don't even play either, but that'd be nice to win the lotto. But we always say what we would love to have. I know this sun is beaming, boy. Okay, here we go. We always say what we would love to have, and when we get it, we want something else. And hey, there go my financial guy right there, Dr. Ninja Turtle. Peace and love. Welcome in. Get out while you can. I know. And it's like we don't even, Dr. Ninja Turtle set himself up to be able to have a plan to do what he needs to do in order to be successful in his retirement. He did a lot of research, and he's sharing that research on his channel. But what I'm saying to you is, fantastic. You said you got 30 to 37 years. That sounds like you're really young. That sounds like you're really young. If that's the case, you might want to tap into Dr. Ninja Turtle, because guess what? He's telling you what you need to do, and you may be able to cut those 30 years that you're talking about down to 15. Think about what I'm saying, because there's no way in the world that we should have to be out here showing up, being on someone else's time, our time on their time, and not being prepared to have our own time. How is that even possible? Guess what? That's what they don't teach you. They don't teach you how to be financially free. They don't teach you how to do those things. Hey, Whole Man Speaks, my brother. Peace and love. Welcome in. It's not taught. So you have to do your own research. If you're, so you're only 41, but guess what? If I'm not mistaken, Dr. Ninja Turtle said he started his financial freedom plan at 45, if I'm not mistaken. Dr. Ninja Turtle, if you in here, what age were you when you said you put that plan together? He was in his 40s. So it's never too late to start this play or be in this place. But for me, I'm looking for a good way out, a good way to go another direction. I am definitely not going to be waiting till I'm 69 and a half, whatever that age is, 70, to retire. That's not happening under any circumstance. And I'm letting you know that 100%. I don't care what my financial portfolio looks like. I will not be going to anyone's plantation when I am freaking 60 anything. Understand that. I'm not saying I won't be working, but I will not be working for someone else. I will have a plan. Yes, see, Dr. Ninja Turtle said 40. That's what I'm talking about. Where you at, fantastic? Yes. What about kids involved? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. Yes, you do have children, but this is why we have to set up everything. When you know that you have children, you have to set that up accordingly. When you have, if your children are grown, raising their own, doing their own thing, then you can look at things a little differently. But if you have children, you have to set that up accordingly. Meaning that if I could do this all over again, I had children that attended college. I have children that, didn't. I have children, and I would have set all this up differently. I would have had them set up where if they wanted to come out of high school or into a thing, they would have had an opportunity to run their own business. I was running a business. They should have been just coming and working with me if they didn't want to attend anybody's college or in university. But that all turned out to be um, sometimes it's beneficial and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's another debt trap, right? Student loans, things like that. So what you want to do so you can avoid the student loans for your children is set them up now. If you're at an age where you can do this, then definitely do that. Okay, what Monique do? Hold on. Yes. Okay, Monique, this is what I'm talking about, sis. Ain't no 60 gonna be on I'm not gonna be on nobody's plantation at 60. Hell, my goal is not to be on nobody's plantation in the next 2 years. That's my plan. So, also another thing that I talk about, I mean, some people are against it, some people are for it, but understand this. Set your children up now, because if you're so concerned about your children today and make sure that they're provided for and you want to make sure that everything is set straight, what about when you're gone? Do you have life insurance in place? And I'm not talking about no little bit of life insurance. I ain't talking about a $10,000 policy where they're going to take the whole thing and put you in the ground and have this whole celebration and the whole 10,000 gone. No, I'm talking about that will generate some wealth for them in the future and teach them how to invest it and put it into vehicles that will allow it to grow once you're gone, so that they can continue to live on. Because guess what? We are our children's keepers. We do show up for we are supposed to show up for our families at all, especially our children. We think that after our children are grown and gone out the house, then what about when they have children? We are the plan. I'm going to use that. The foundation. I ain't going to use plantation. We are the foundation, right? So if, let's say you didn't get that on the back end for you. You didn't get that particular, setup. Why won't you set it up for your own? Because we've been taught that I ain't leaving nobody nothing. I ain't gonna AQN drop the link. AQN drops the link. AQN drops the link. I ain't finna set nobody up to be living off me or living like, what does that even mean? You can also slowly get out, start a side business, use your regular to pay your bills, use your side business to save and invest and reduce your role. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Did y'all see what Whole Man Speak said? This is what I'm talking about. So that's definitely a plan. And Dr. Ninja Turtle talks about that. Anytime, any extra income, invest it. Turn it into additional income that will be beneficial to you when you retire. Yes, thank you so much. You came in right on time, Dr. Ninja Turtle, and so did you, Whole Man Speaks, because that was a whole vibe that you just put out there, and I appreciate that 100%. We have to know our financial status. Like, having people on our platform and in our group and in our connection and being connected with is important. If you look at our factors of who we are connected with on all aspects, whether it be financial, everything is about health. Financial health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health. There's something for someone on every aspect of it. Screenshots that whole man speaks. You said screenshots that whole man speaks. Oh, you screenshotted what he said. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I hope y'all can still see me because the plantation bell just rang. But with that, y'all know, like, I'm glad I came on here today. I'm really glad I came on here because when I speak to you or speak to y'all about what's going on in my life, when I have, and it just flows, because this conversation went from one thing all the way over to something totally different. This is speaking to me. This is telling me what I need to do. That I need to stay on top of this. That I'm not the only one that feels like I don't want to be on this plantation no more. Do you know how good it would be to just be able to sit here and kick the game with y'all for another 30, 45 minutes? And then go out here in my garden, which I got to do before I get on the plantation to make sure it don't need no water. Because I didn't do that this rising. It rained last night, so typically I don't do that. But do you know how much it would be, how wonderful it would be to just do that? Like, and then for the rest of the day, plan out some content. Oh no, I'm so glad I'm coming out here. Oh my God, my plant, oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Look at this, y'all. My tomatoes then fell over. Oh my God. I'm so glad I came out here. This is telling me that I need to come out here regardless of the situations, just to make sure that it is set. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna set y'all up right here while I get this picked up. I don't know what would have made this happen. Oh, I think it's just getting too heavy for the pot. I think it's just getting too heavy, y'all. This is getting too heavy. Oh my, I need something to rest this up on. I'm gonna rest that there until I can get a chance to. Oh my God, y'all. Now I'm dropping the phone. Whew. Oh. That did not feel good to me to see my plant like that. What's the real plantation? No, 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 no. I enjoy every moment of it, Lala. Every moment, every moment. Like, I would love to be out there trying to figure out a way and rearranging it out here in my yard. Re-putting everything where it needs to go. It's super wet out there, so I don't need to water the plants. Let me get out these shoes. But, y'all just don't know. This is the kind of stuff that I wish I could do. Like, I really need to reorganize. I got so many seasonings and all the stuff. I reorganize my cabinets, making sure everything is in order, putting my all my teas up, just doing the things that I need to do that I never get to do. Creating content for my channel, trying to grow my channel, continue to connect with people and learn from other people here on on YouTube. Why can't I do that? Why do I have to be subjected to this plantation? You know what I mean? Why? Why? Just why? Just why? I know. I will. I will. I will. It is coming, y'all. It's coming. It is coming. It's coming. I came on here with gratitude and but anytime you bring up that damn plantation, especially the closer it get to time for me to connect to this place. And that's crazy because I connect and I have to put my energy into this. I have to put my energy into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the whole time I'm looking out this window over here. The whole time I'm looking out the window, like, I wish I was outside. Take me outside. Take me outside. Take me outside. Let's see. Let me see if I missed any messages, because I definitely... Oh, you're so welcome, Pretty Heart Conquer. Yes, Coco, you do got this. Absolutely. Yes, Whole Man Speaks says, yes, it is what I did. I left management position with a guaranteed high pay because of mental prison. Y'all, this is some real stuff, y'all. This is real. And it's so real because it's talked about on where I work. It's talked about at an all-time high. My supervisor, where I'm at now, stepped down because of mental health. She said, I will not sacrifice my mental health to hold a position that doesn't even pay me enough to be concerned with the matters that they want me to be concerned with, and to sacrifice her self-integrity of being who she is, which was definitely battling her. And she told us this. You understand what this is? This was disclosed. She was like, look, I will no longer be your supervisor. I am stepping down to a lower paying position. This is not for me. I cannot do it. The things that they want me to do is not things that challenge her integrity. You know, how can you ask that challenges her from being human? How do you sit there and you know what you're telling this person is wrong? It's wrong to in ethical wise, but as far as the company's policies, it's not, right? So, and that's the thing. Company policies is not gonna line up for you because it doesn't typically go with what you have going on. And mental health is priceless, because if y'all didn't see Coco's interview on my channel, please go watch her interview. She says some things that make you go and rethink some things. You know what I mean? Like, to really... Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, she has you rethinking things. So definitely tap into that interview, y'all, so y'all can see. It's on both of our channels, so you could tap on her channel or mine. Mental health is my job. Asked me to become a manager. I said no, thank you. I'm good. It's not. It's back in the day, people strive to be in management. They wanted a management position. I was a person that wanted that, but after running my own business, I realized that it's a lot. Years ago, in a prison, wow, of a factory, and went back to college at 32 by that choice I made 30 years ago. It's pretty sad how we have to continue to... And just listening to my sister Oh, I'll never say your name right, so I'm gonna call you Lou. My sister Lou, she in South Africa, so it's really no different than most places. I mean, it's definitely different, y'all. Don't get it twisted, because I definitely want to go to Africa, but it's no different than in different places. I mean, you have the same thing, but it's just different rules that apply. You get what I mean? You got different things that are implemented in that particular state. I mean, country that is not necessarily the same here. So some things are better. Some people look at Canada because they give out free health care. But do we really need? But they also don't feed their people trash. You know what I'm saying? Some of their food is regulated, right? So they don't have the dyes in their food and the things that cause you to have to go to the doctor. So they're going to make sure that you're eating right so that they can give you free health care, because uh, that right there is something totally doable when they know that you're going to probably be in good health. That's why they look at who they let into their country to live, because if you came from the US coming over there, more than likely, even with the free health care, even though your taxes are a little bit higher over there, even with the free health care, you're going to utilize it. You're going to utilize it because you came from a place where we in the United States, where they just feed you garbage and trash. Just trash and garbage, garbage and trash. Just what we got. And it's just freaking sad, y'all. It's so freaking sad. Like, we just have to do better by ourselves. Hey, 5Gs, peace and love. We have to do better for ourselves. We have to make the difference. That's why I said you have to be about you. You have to teach you what it is that you want to know. You have to find out these things for you. That's it. That's how you got to live. You have to they charge too much for the food. That ain't even food though. You gotta remember that part. They're charging you too much for the food that's not even food. They're products. If anything is processed, anything up and down those aisles, if you go up and down the aisles, if it's boxed, canned, and or jarred, honestly, that's really not good for you. However, I know we got to do what we got to do. But the place to be is on the outside perimeter, and we don't even know if that's food anymore. How is it grown? How do we have seedless fruits and vegetables? How? How do you grow without a seed? Did you grow without a seed? Did you grow in your mama's stomach without a seed? Everything comes back to us. Nature comes back to us. Think about you, then think about what's being presented to you. If it don't line up and it don't match, then something's wrong. Think about it. Get you some of this. This is mint, cucumber, lemon, and orange infused water. Drink this. Drink this. This is H3O. Drink this. Okay? Drink this. This is delicious. It tastes delicious. I got this recipe of infused water from Lala. Thank you, Lala. It's delicious. Thank you for showing me this. It's delicious. Sometimes, not at all. I just shake it up and I just drink it. But this here has been sitting. This is I did this one this rising. So from the time I went from probably about, I did this about 8 o'clock this morning. So it's only been sitting. I drank some of it though. You know what I'm saying? I drank it right away. So, but at the most 24 hours, you can let it sit. I mean, I have about four of these. And the other ones are in the refrigerator. So those will be sitting longer. Absolutely. Drink that. Drink that. Um, y'all, I'm supposed to be logging in, but I'm logging in. I'm logging in, y'all. I'm logging in. Cause I ain't ready to go. That's the sad part, you know. Like I just don't want to do this. Cause soon as I let y'all go, and I start with this thing right here, when I put my tether on, when I put this tether on, it's over. It's over. It's over for the day. The day begins to be something totally different than it was. That's why I try to do as much as I can in the rising because I have to be ready for this day. I don't want to go, go, go. Come save me. I want to go. I want to go. I'm trying to work myself up so I can have the my summer solstice, my solar return off. That's what I'm trying to do, y'all. I'm trying to have my solar return off. Hey, Shanzay. Peace and love. Peace and love. Let's see. Hold on. We go here. I wish you could too. I wish you could find a way off the plantation too. Hell, all of us. The whole man speaks. Drop some nuggets today, y'all, and also remember that to check out Dr. Ninja Turtle if you have not. Definitely tap into those pages and listen. It's educational. Whole Man Speaks is on health and wellness, so tap over there. He's very inspirational too. So yeah, yeah, y'all. Uh, and I'm just like so glad that all of y'all came in with me. Thank you for joining me on my walk. Um, Today on my See, this is what I'm saying. I'm already at lunch. So today on my lunch, I may go live, but I'm definitely going to go out there and check on my garden because I don't like the fact that my tomatoes fell over like that. They are growing, probably super heavy. I don't know if I need to change the pot. I don't know. I need to look into some stuff. So that's on my mind right now as we're speaking. And because I'm growing my own groceries. I'm growing my own groceries. And so to if that be my job, as Lala said, like that's the plantation, then so be it. I will be at that plantation because I'm growing my own groceries. But it's my own plantation. You know what I'm saying? So definitely that. But y'all know it's that time. I only get that extra 15 minutes before I hit this button. So with that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all today. I want everybody to have a beautiful and wonderful day. Make it the best day ever. I am sending everybody wonderful and beautiful and positive vibes your way, that we have the best day ever, no matter what comes our way, that we conquer over those things and we do not allow anything in that does not serve us. All right? Don't allow anything in that does not serve you. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love.